YouTube, what's happening? It is Saturday, November 8th. We're talking NFL now for tomorrow's Sunday games. There are 12 games on the slate. We're going to break all of them down. You can see them all right before you. Spreadsheet props, you know what we do. I'm doing this video at the halftime of the afternoon slate of NFL college football games. So trying to be quick with this so I don't miss much because there's some good games out there, but I got to get NFL done. So I can get it up early for you because I was supposed to have it up yesterday, but there's been a lot of videos going on. It's a busy time of year. So let's go ahead and stop wasting time. We're going to go jump in that first game right now. All right. First game technically is going to be the shenanigans of all games that I hate. The Atlanta Indy game is in damn Berlin, Germany. What are we doing here? I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed by this. Indy is 6.5-point favorite. 48.5 is our total. Let's go to the sheets. Let's look it up. You see how it is. 210. I don't want nothing to do with this game. I'm gonna tell you right, I do not like international games. It messes with the teams, how they do things. It messes with strategy. I can bitch about it for a while, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna be positive. We're gonna see if there's any props because why not? Um, I'm not gonna watch a second of this game because I'll wake up. I gotta do NBA and NHL and college hoops. So shenanigans is what this is. So let me just go ahead and pull up their depth charts. Atlanta, you see who's playing. I don't the way Atlanta's using Bijan lately is weird. I don't know what they're doing. They're 3-5. I mean, it's just annoying. This game annoys me. And we come over here. Uh, yeah, it should be Colts by 6.5, but what who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? Let's go look at some props because I don't know. I don't know at all. So let's see. Let me change this up real quick all the way back up to this. Thank you. And to the props we go. And we have very few. We got Josh Downs to run the ball. Why would I take that? Why would I take that when I have Jonathan Taylor? I mean, yeah, Josh Downs a run receiving, catch the ball. Pierce rush receiving. So both of those. Bijan 42 wide receiving. I ain't taking none of that. None of these. No, disgusting. Um, what would I say? Bijan to like rush receiving, maybe. Let's look. That's the one thing. No, Colts have 29th pass defense, maybe. Bijan, we want his combo always. Yeah, what is this? He had great games, and look at what are they doing? They are using him wrong. This ain't because he's bad, it's because the play calling is bad, probably. I can't do that. I'm annoyed. No. You can't make me play this. I'm not gonna play this. I don't care about this game. Bring y'all bad asses back to the US. Stop doing the shenanigans. I'm passing on. Let's move on to the first real game of the day. All right, first game up is going to be Giants in Chicago. I've already recorded this once, but I had to re-record it because I didn't update the weather, and yeah, it matters. So let me show you. It's going to be Chicago 4.5, 46.5. We come over here, 31.1 degrees, 11% chance of rain, 19-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, cold and windy. Yeah, I was leaning over 46.5 based on these numbers right here because the defenses are not good. I still kind of lean the over just because the run defense for the Giants is so bad. 1v31. Like, I want to take Chicago running. I still kind of want to take Jackson Dart to throw because of the stats, and I kind of want to still take the over. I also have a sack I'm taking in this game, so we'll see. Uh, there was nothing crazy on the injury fronts, so I will still show you anyways because who would I be if I didn't do that for you? So got you. Let me show you. Depth chart. Yep, you can see how they look. A lot of there's some banged up, yeah, some injuries, some IR, some O's. It's all there. And we go over to the Chicago side depth chart. You can see they're mostly in, a few defense players out. So crazy, not really. So let me go ahead and get rid of Justin Jefferson. Changes up to Bears and Giants, and we see on the prop side there is Burns for a sack. I love this one. Defensive, windy, trying to run the ball. Good stuff. DJ Moore receiving. I mean, I really don't want to take that because Giants are 17 to passing, and it's going to be very windy. Very, very windy outside. It's at 19 miles an hour and cold. Hard to hold the ball when it's cold. So, yeah, maybe Swift, if he plays, we can look at his rushing because I do want to take some of that. If he's going to be the man running the rock, we absolutely want to take some rushing for him. So look at Burns, 6 sacks in 4 games. Yeah, sign me up for that at plus 124. And then you're like, okay, maybe it's just the last 4 games. Nah, fam, it's been the whole season. This dude is a menace on sacks. Yeah, for sure. Give me that. Swift to run the ball, though. Let's see. Run the ball. Rushing yards. You see, 10-19, 10-26. It's the 8th now. He's questionable. He should play. Let me look at the injuries real quick, what it says about Swift. Swift, groin/personal, didn't practice Friday. His list is questionable, so we still don't have a clue. What about your counterpart, good friend? Let's get rid of you, change you. Um, I need rushing yards. What's his name? His name is damn, going blank. Uh, Kyle. Where's Kyle? There you are. Found you, Kyle. You got a 59.9 rush receiving combo hunt after that game. Yeah, you probably should play anyway. So I want to take you. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I was going to take the over. We're going to take that over off. We're going to keep Burns, though, for the sack. And I'm going to take you because even if Swift plays, he's personally banged up. He didn't practice. I can't see him playing. So Monangai over 59.5. Do you catch up the backfield, too? Let me check the receptions. Receiving yards. Oh, yeah. You do a little bit of something there. So that works. So, yeah, we'll keep the rush receiving yards. I can get it at 115. Nice. So it's going to be R plus R minus 115. That's my one play in this game. Sorry, two plays. I got this and Burns. Burns for a sack at plus 110 is what I can get it at. So those two plays. Let's move on to the next one. All right, moving on to game 2 is going to be Miami and Buffalo, and completely different story on the weather than the last one. It's going to be hot in Miami, like hot, 87 degrees hot. So you can see it is Buffalo 8.5, 49.5. Look at the weather. It is 87 degrees, 7-mile-an-hour winds, 14% chance of rain. Different story. So this game is ugly. I've already kind of looked at this one too. There's nothing really want to take except maybe Cook running it all down Miami's throat. That's the only thing I can think about even want to take. So let's go ahead and look at some. Let's look at some depth charts, shall we? There was nothing too crazy on this one either. I kind of already peeked at them. I've been paying attention to them most of the week. So depth chart, Buffalo. Palmer's questionable. Then we got Jones on defense questionable. Secondary's a little questionable, which might help out Waddle and Tua a little bit. Betting on those just makes me kind of go, eh. We'll see. Depth chart for Miami, you can see they're pretty good, except Julian Hill's banged up. And then DN, safety. Yeah, so there you go. Let's pop over here, get rid of you because too fast, too much. I like that play. I love that play even. So Swift can go away. You can still be gone. Let's change this from this to Bills Dolphins. We see what we have. We got Waddle to catch passes, which is okay. I'm okay with that. Other than that, Riley some field goals. I've already looked at some of these. Like Poyer doesn't even come close. Dawson Knox, I'm not taking somebody who, 11, 10 yards, not a chance. I do want to add Cook on here, James Cook rush receiving, because it's such a good play. And yeah, look at the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks have been crazy. 97.5 against Miami, who was 13th in rush defense at 99.7 yards. He's so good, though. Head-to-head versus Miami, you see what he's done this year. This year, he had 118 the one time we played him. That was last season. I don't care about that. I mean, damn, when they use him right, it's good stuff. So could be him. Patterson doesn't, not enough field goals for us. Waddle potentially outside this one game. I mean, if it's at home and if like Tua has a good game and throws the Waddle a bunch, I can absolutely see this happening. It's only 66.5, so it's be 67 yards. Yeah, and it's rush receiving. Maybe they hit him with a nice little jet sweep. It could happen. I'm going to take this. It's at home and it's 87 degrees. That's good for Tua, you would think. So hopefully Waddle's good. I'm still torn. I might take this. I don't see Miami winning at all. I see Buffalo winning, but 8.5, I don't know. I want to take Cook too. I want to do both. And I'm going to do both. You can't stop me. I'm going to do what I want. So Cook over 97.5 rush plus receiving. I can grab that for 117 on Novik. Good stuff. Minus 1.7. I can use that too. So that gives me Waddle and Cook. We're going to move on next. Game 3 is going to be Cleveland and the Jets. And currently, where's it at? Down here? Yeah. It is Cleveland 1.5 with a 37.5. All right, cool. We come over here. 61 degrees, 21% chance of rain in New Jersey. So it's not going to be cold in New York yet. So that's good. Both teams can't. Offense is bad. Can't throw the ball. Pass is terrible. 5v22, maybe. Jets are in rebuild mode. They had a fire sale this week. I don't want nothing to do with this game. This is a defensive problem. That's all I would want. Let me see. Let me open up Cleveland, New York. Let's look at some depth charts just to make sure. Make sure nothing's too crazy. And let's see depth chart for the Browns. And yep, Isaiah Bond. You come on down. You can see question mark there. There's your kicker. Come over here to the Jets depth chart. Fields, Brees Hall, Wilson's questionable. Kiko's hurt, questionable. Nothing too crazy. All right, so change this. What do we have here? Prop wise, Jamari Thrash, no. Brees Hall receiving yards, not really. Not feeling that. Mason Taylor, Nick Folk. Yeah, I'm down. It's going to be 10 miles an hour wind. It's going to be 60 degrees, nothing crazy. Browns typically have a good defense, but the third down defense is amazing. You see this, right? You see the third down defense right there? Yeah, they can get stopped and have to kick a field goal. I can absolutely see that. Give me Folk because he's been crushing at 2.4. I know it doesn't technically meet, but it's plus 106. It's close enough. I'm going to take it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. So Folk over 1.5 FGM, and it's going to be 106, plus 106 over on, was it Novig? Yeah, that's what I'm taking. Moving on. Next. All right, moving on to game 5. Game 5. And this is going to be Tampa hosting New England. Oh Lord, Drake May's going to carve up that secondary. That's my first thought initially. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Wherefore art thou, Tampa? There they are. Tampa at home, 2.5 point favorites, 48.5 to the sheets. And yeah, there's that secondary I was just talking about. But then they can't run the ball because Bucky's obviously out and White's not really doing too much. So run defense, good luck. You don't have to run. I mean, New England plus 2.5 looks like the play, but Baker's a dog now. He's a dog, so I can't bet against Tampa. Bet against my home team. I don't know about that, but let's go look at some injuries just before we do any of that. Because if it makes sense, I will. I'll bet New England. Don't bother me. I'll take wherever the profit is. That's where I'm going. Absolutely. So let me go ahead and swap this tab over like this. Depth chart, and let's see. Drake May Stevenson's out. Boot, however you say the name's out. It's still got Diggs and Mac Owens. That'd be good. That'd be aight. So you see the rest of the stuff there. Cool. Let's go over to Tampa depth chart and let's see. Baker, Bucky is still out. Chris Godwin's out. But Agbuka's there. Tez Johnson's there. MVP Tez Johnson. Rashad White. Yep. We come on down. We see the rest of the stuff. Cool. Nothing too crazy. So potentially a prop here I could see. Maybe New England. I don't know. There's so many options here. This is a good matchup. It's a damn good matchup. Hell, this could be, what's the over under 48? It's gonna be 77 degrees. Yeah, 70s tomorrow. Quite nice. I love that. Bucks right there. I'm blind. Let's see. Very little props. Rashad White receiving yards, and then Drake May passing. That's it. Rashad White, 22 on a 19, not a chance. And Drake May is very consistent, not a chance. So, you know what? I'm going to invoke what most people should do. You shouldn't bet on your own teams. And since I'm a Tampa fan, I'm just going to watch this as a fan. If I were to bet, 48.5 would be the play because, hell, Tampa's going to give up points and they can score points. And I mean, but that New England defense is kind of nasty. So I'm going to sit back and do nothing and enjoy it thoroughly. I win already. I've won this game. Pass, no lean at all. Leaving it alone. Next. All right, game 6 is gonna be Nolans and Carolina. The 5-4 Panthers. That's right. Crazy, I know, but hey, they beat the Packers, and crazy things happen in NFL. So currently, we have 4.5 Carolina at home, 38.5. We see the numbers 1-8 for Nolans. You can see there's nothing of note for this team. Rico's going to run it down New Orleans' throats. That's just the best way to put it nicely. That's what's going to happen. So let me go up here and open these up first just to make it easy and go boop and boop. There we go. Now, what's the weather? 69 degrees, 1% chance of rain, nothing crazy. Good. I got to make sure to check the weather every time. So, Kamara's banged up. Yeah. Carolina 4.5 looks like a good play. Let's go over here. Depth chart. You're a little banged up. Other than that, it's gonna be Rico. Rico's gonna run the rock. That's what he's gonna do. So give me Rico at like 77 R&R. I'll be happy. Can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get that? Can I get that? Let's see. I got you, but why I ain't got no Rico? Whoa, where's Rico? There's Rico. Let's see what Rico's up to before we do anything else. Rico, R plus R right there. 109. Bruh. That's a lot of yards. 115. He had 141. I get it. He's been the hot hand, and you can see outside of these two games where the guy absolutely blown out. I mean, damn. Well, not that one. He won that one, but that was a blowout. But this one, Green Bay, I mean, Rico's still the guy. I got to take this. New Orleans is 30th in run. They're giving up 160 yards. Do you see this? They're giving up 160 on the ground. I got to go for that. I got to take Rico. Rico's the play. Rico over 109, 09.5, R plus R. And he's been catching on the backfield a little bit too. So R plus R, and I can grab that line for what? 115? Yeah, minus 115. Let's take that. Do we want to entertain any other props? I would say right now, probably not, but hey, I'll show them to you. I got you. Let's look at the props. What else we got? Chris Olave, he's got the same line as last week. I got hooked by half on him last time. Chuba, let's take a look at yours because you're the second man now. Sorry, you just are. A bunch of tackles and assists might be a fun play, but I don't need multiple plays in this game. I just the hell is this? Look at that. Ugh, that's just your career going down the drain. That's right there. Like you're going to be a backup all of a sudden. Oh man. I'm gonna take Rico. We're not gonna take the spread. I do lean Carolina, but Rico's good enough. We're moving on next. Next up is the purple matchup, Baltimore and Minnesota. Currently, Baltimore 4.5 on the road, 49.5 indoors. Ain't got to worry about the weather at all, so that's good. Both teams can't throw and cannot stop the pass either, so something's got to give. 3v15, but I damn sure ain't trusting Derrick Henry to run the ball because he has been so inconsistent this year. Yeah, no shot, no shot. Let's go look at the depth charts. This is Minnesota. Nothing too crazy. Nope. Goodbye. And then let's also look at Baltimore. Usual suspects. Nothing too crazy. Goodbye. So let's go to props and see. JJ is the only one on here that actually look. I got JJ and I got Dramont Jones for a sack. That's it. His sack looks great recently. He ain't done that, but that's all he's done all year. I can't trust that. No. Justin Jefferson, though, we can see what he's done all year. He's had a great year outside of he had a bad game against Detroit. Crazy. Detroit's good. How crazy. So now you're going against Minnesota. I mean, Baltimore's his last 2 years bad pass defense. So I'm going to trust him to get this number. I know it's crazy. I'm gonna go rush receiving because I can, and why not? Sure, give me that. Maybe a nice little jet sweep. I don't know. Give me R&R 72.5 for minus 115. Let's move on to the next game. All right, next up is Jacksonville and Houston. And currently, where's that line at? I think I just saw it right there. Houston 1.5 at home, 37.5 is our total. We go to the sheet. We look at this. We see indoors, no worries. Offense not good. Defense good. Passing decent. You see all that. You can't run the ball on either team, so. I mean, what the hell would we even do in this game? This one of the tough ones. I don't know what to do with this game. So let's go ahead and open up some depth charts real quick. Just make sure everybody's playing. Make sure nothing too crazy. Let's see. Brian Thomas out, Hunter Long out. Ooh, we got some outs. Cam Little, Mr. 68-yarder himself is in. That's good. I would love a kicker prop. Stroud's out. Uh-oh. Is it Davis Mills time? Is that the case? And they're still favored, huh? They're still injuries. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on? CJ Stroud concussion will be out Sunday. So who's starting? You're telling me that Davis Mills is going to start and they're still favored over Jacksonville? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. That is suspicious. That is really suspicious. When you get that suspicious, I kind of want to not touch the game, but let's look at some props. Oh, look, there's none. It's Trevor Lawrence to do 200 yards. Well, if you want to take him for 200 yards, let's look. Houston is 5th in pass defense at 181.3 in the last 3 games. So good luck if you do. And you see he's averaging 233. Not a chance of hell I'm touching that. This game is 100% a pass. Why is the 3-5 team with a backup quarterback favored over the 5-3 Jacksonville team? You ain't getting me. We're moving on next. All right, moving from Houston shenanigans, we're going to Arizona and Seattle. Jacoby's now the quarterback for Arizona because Kyler's going to be out for 4 weeks. Perfect timing. Call of Duty comes out next week, and that's what he loves to do. It kind of works out for everybody. So win-wins all around. Currently, we have Seattle 6.5-point favorite at home, 45.5. We come to the sheets. We look 62 degrees, nothing more, no rain, no nothing. Top 7 offenses. Defense is good. Neither team can run the ball that well. This is a lean to Seattle, 6.5 for sure. I don't know. Arizona looked decent offensively, but Seattle's different. They're just give me JSN for yards. That's probably just what you take. Man is on a crazy pace right now, so I don't know what you would. Why? This is the first game in the afternoon slate, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Let's go up here and look at our depth charts so we can see. And it is Jacoby starting, followed up by Keaton Slovis. All right. Bam Knight. What a team. What a team right there. Look at the injuries. Cool. Seattle depth chart. Let's look. And you can see who's in, who's out. Cooper, Barner. Yep. You see who's banged up. Yep. Good stuff. Cool. All right. To the props. We'll see what we got cooking here. Give me this one. And who do we have? That's a lot of green. Okay. JSN 99.5 R plus R. Bruh. 96. You just want to catch the ball. I will always risk the 3 yards for the potential jet sweep. Chad Ryland field goals is always a good one too. He seems to be great at that. Marvin Harrison's been stepping up a little bit. We could take a look at that. Obviously grab the better line. Yeah, way better number. Good stuff. Other than that, that's all I want. Let's see, JSN and Cup is the all right, cool. You see he's had 129.4 average last 5 games. Whole season, he's averaging 121.25. 99 seems like a gift. Sounds like a discount to me. So yeah, that would be Arizona pass defense, which is 14th. I like that. So we're gonna go JSN over 99.5 R plus R for minus. What line can I get? Let's look. 115. Yeah, 115. Load it up. So JSN for sure. Definitely taking that. I have a second line for Ryland, but he is not. What is this? What is this guy? Zero? Zero? I can't trust that. Mm-mm. And Marvin Harrison, 70 on a. So how your target's gone up since Jacoby came in. Jacoby just says, you know what? I'm throwing it to you. 10 targets, 10. I mean, somewhat last game for sure, but that was Dallas. Dallas's pass defense. Hell, you might have 100 yards receiving. Hell, I might. Anybody could. Dallas's pass defense isn't good. We know that. So I'm gonna leave it off. I think we're just gonna stick with JSN on the 100 yards. I think we're good there. I don't want to take the spread. I'm a little gun shy of the spreads on the NFL after last week. I had 3 of them. All 3 lost because of just like Green Bay, something else to Tennessee. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, just give me JSN, R plus R for 100 yards. Move on. Next. Handful of games left. We got what? 4 left? Yeah, let's get rid of that extra line. We don't need that. 4 games left. So we are moving on to Rams and San Francisco. Let's see. Rams, San Francisco. Yeah, right there. Got it. So Rams are 5.5 point favorite on the road. 49.5 is our total. Spreadsheet loaded up. 71 degrees. No wind, no rain, really. Everything looks nice. There's no real clear cut advantage with the offense. Defense, yes, for the Rams, but other than that, maybe Rams versus the Niners defense passing. Maybe, probably not. Is this going to be a McCaffrey game or somebody else? I don't know. We'll see. We want Rams. We want the Niners. Let's open both of their depth charts so we can get an idea of who's potentially playing, who might be out. See Stafford Williams, Puka, Devontae. So Puka's playing. That's nice. That's always worth something. And then we come over here, depth chart, and McCaffrey's playing. Purdy's so questionable. So who knows? Ricky Pearsall's out. So yeah, let's see. Damn, that's a lot of defensive players out in the front. Ooh. That might be something. Let's see what we got in this game. Get rid of this, change it to this. What do we have? We have very few, but we have enough. Kyron Williams, 84.5, huh? Niners rush defense is 18th at 112. I can take that. McCaffrey, 49 just receiving yards. What's his R&R? Eddie Pinheiro, 1.5. We can look at that. McCaffrey, not R&R. What? Really? All right, so Kyron has been 98 on 84, 114. Not bad, not bad. Pinheiro is at 2.4 and 1.5 at plus 100. Not bad. I could take that, especially against the Rams. And then McCaffrey, that's his receiving yards. Where's his R plus R? 138 on a 118. Yeah, he almost hit here, 114. I kind of want to take this off. I don't like that. I want to take Pinheiro. But then again, I kind of want to take Kyron too. I think the Rams lead, and I think the Rams end up winning. So I think it's going to be Kyron doing all the work here. And he does a little bit of everything. Look at that. He can do both, or he can run. Yeah, let's take Kyron. Let's take Kyron. Kyron over 84.5 R plus R. And that's going to be what? Not 114 for me. It will be 115 for me. I'm cool with that. Minus 115. Good old Florida. Can't do much. So Kyron, I have a lot of I'm heavy running back so far this ticket, this card, whatever. Heavy running back. We're moving on next. Moving on to Detroit and Washington. And currently Detroit 7.5 of the 49.5. We come over here, take a look. A lot of yellow. Whole bunch of yellow, a lot of red. Pass defense, second worst. Rushes 24th. You can't stop. Look at these numbers. They're getting outscored the last 3 games by 22 points. Detroit 7.5. I'm not scared of that one. I will take that for sure. We'll just go ahead and just check some depth charts just to be safe because you never know. You never know. I don't want a new window. Thank you. I would like a new tab. If you can give me what I want. Thank you. Do this. Come up. Depth chart. Load it up. You see Goff, Gibbs. You see everybody there. Decker's out or questionable. Defense looks mostly there, except for Joseph is out. We come to the Washington side depth chart. Oh, we got Terry McLaurin. Yes, Mariota. JCM. And defense, you see who's in there. Cool. Let's go to props, see what we have here. Gee, I wonder what I'm going to take this one. Anybody want to take a guess? I think I know. It's probably going to be nothing. I did not expect that, to be honest. I thought there'd be like Gibbs or somebody. But not a damn prop means not a single prop. That's cool. I kind of just want to take Detroit by 7 anyway. So Detroit minus 7. That's cool with me. Let's go to the lines. It's 7.5 right now. So let me go see what 7 is so I can show you, because I put the odds that I get it at on the sheet now, so people can see it. That way you can see if it moved a certain direction by the time I made this video. So let's see, alternate spread. We want Detroit by 7. Where's this down? Well, that's a lot of odds to pick from. 7 is 130. That's the best, and that's at Hard Rock. So yeah, I'll pay 130 for that. Always, I will pay for a push potential, not a problem. So give me the Lions. Yes. No, yes, the Lions by 7 on the road. We're moving on. Next. All right, next up is Sunday night games. Pittsburgh and the Chargers. Currently 2.5 LAC with a 44.5. We go to our sheets. We look at our numbers. Main thing I want to take advantage of, 3v32. Absolutely. This is going to be Keenan Allen, McConkey, Herbert passing, the usual. That's what we want to take advantage of, because Pittsburgh's giving up 333 on average. That is crazy. Cool. Let's go over to the depth charts. Chargers, you see who's playing, who's not. McConkey, Allen, maybe Quentin Johnson. One of these 3 I'm going to take for sure. I just don't know which one yet. Probably McConkey, just because we'll see. We'll look. And the rest of that stuff there. Let's go over and look at Pittsburgh. Go up, up, up. Nothing too crazy on the Pittsburgh side either. So over here on the props, if I get rid of this and I change it over, we can see who's been doing good. Keenan Allen showing up. We can look at that. And then we got Wilson, Metcalf. We'll look at Metcalf. We'll look at Wilson. Gasson, 52. I mean, sure, why not? Sure. I'll look at all of them. Keenan Allen, 57 average on a 39, looks good. That's obviously doing a lot of heavy lifting, so he's probably closer to like the 40 to 50 range. You see 2025, he's been very consistent. Not bad. We'll leave that there. That might be worth it. DK, ooh, DK, what the hell? No, no. Gadsden, what the hell? You start with that, but then you just picked up randomly all of a sudden. So Rondé Gadsden, 52, and then Peyton Wilson, 6.5. You have a 9.8 average. And let's see, illness prevent Hogan playing second straight game, which means Peyton Wilson's going to start inside linebacker, which is great. Last time he had 14 tackles, 10 solo. Yeah, you're going to be on my list. And then McConkey has been all over the place as well. Ooh. Okay. I'm torn now. I'm very torn. Very torn. I want to take something. I want to take 2 things. I kind of want to take this Oronde Gadsden guy, just because he's been, look at the yards. They're rewarding him too. So, but then I don't know who to take. I'm torn. There's so many good receivers. If anything, I might just take Peyton Wilson and just call it, leave it alone. I don't know who to take. And I didn't get any like Herbert passing yards. Did I show up? Hold up. Let's go find out. Herbert. Where's Herbert? Probably way down here at the bottom. Herbert. Justin. There he is. Let's go look at his passing yards to see what he has overall. Passing yards at 265 for 115. He's averaging 255 on 265 is not good. I'm not messing with that. So we're going Wilson. We're going to leave all the receivers off. We're going to be smart. Something tells me to leave them off. So that's what we're going to do, because I don't trust Harbaugh. I never have, never will. So we're going to go Wilson over 6.5 T plus A. So we're going to have a defensive prop for Sunday Night Football. I know, right? Crazy. And I can get that at 105 at Hard Rock. So minus 105. Great. And that's it. Let me go ahead and see what we had to play in almost every game. We skipped a couple games. A couple games got skipped. That's okay though. So let me go and pop to the schedule. Let's show it off. Tomorrow's Monday, Philly, Green Bay, and supposedly the weather is going to be crazy. 27 degrees, 7.8 miles an hour with 5% chance of rain. That's cold. That's a cold one. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back on Monday, and I'll break this game down. So I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you're playing. Check out the HQ if you want to type that list. You want the spreadsheet access, or you just want to come join the chat. Chat it up. Parlays, live bets, they all get dropped in the Patreon chat. It's all there. So all you got to do is go check out the HQ, and it's going to pop up right there. Good timing. So other than that, Outlier, get you a free week. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you on Monday for some more NFL. Peace.